What is up, lawn dogs? Floyd with Honor Outdoors. Hey, man, we are live, and well, I thought we were gonna be a little later, but my rendering of my video got done quicker. So, hey, Bowman, what's up, man? Let me get everything posted so people can join. Stream. See if we can get some people up here. I gotta do all this stuff. There's the link. Let's move that over there. And the link is posted. Anybody wants to come up and chat? We were live yesterday, but this is a normal live day for us, so I wanted to get back on schedule because we missed Monday and kind of did yesterday. So Mark will be here. Here comes Mark now. Boom. What's going on?
How much? Just working in a sign shop.
Yeah, I've been working all morning. I got rendering for my video Sunday, my Sunday video, and I didn't think it'd be done in time. And so slow. I started at 8 o'clock. It was like 75%, 5 minutes to 9, and then I go upstairs and get a cup of coffee and come back down. It's done. I'm like, oh, okay. My computer ain't gonna let me do both, be on here live and keep rendering the video.
Yeah, see, that's I gotta put some upgrades in my computer, but I'm not doing that until after we get back to work because I'm not doing hardly anything in the shop. It's going to cost us money until we get some regular money coming in because I don't want to keep draining savings and with nothing to fill back up.
Right.
So, but got to make things do. And then we got that white crap again on the ground.
Did you get more?
Yep, it snows every day.
Oh my God! Not here, like sunny and melting so fast, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, we
probably lost 4 inches of snow yesterday overall.
We got winter weather advisors in till noon today.
Oh man, not us. I'm glad you live there, not me. No, as much as I'd like to have another event because February's been pretty good for plowing.
Always is.
And I wouldn't mind having one more, but I'm also ready to get in the shop and start getting that ready.
Oh yeah.
Getting ready for cleanup. So I think this video that I'm putting out Sundays, or I shouldn't say it's going to be put out Sunday, but depending if something else happens between then and there, I might push it, So I'm going to leave it open. I'm not going to schedule it like I was doing. Tomorrow's video is already ready to go and uploaded. But anyway, so it's kind of like all done. It just says done. Last plow of the year, I'm just
right.
Mostly, it might not be. Who knows?
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Especially you live in Michigan. You never know nothing.
Oh, and I even said that in the video. I think we're done, but we've had snow in April. We're not going to kid ourselves.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've had it plenty of times. There we go.
Brett, I don't know if you can see it. Brett says he almost feels guilty watching those guys up north because it's going to be 64 there where he's at in sunny.
And don't feel guilty because when you guys have 110 degrees, we'll have 85.
Yeah. I like the 4 seasons. I do. And
yeah, I do too.
I wish winter was a little bit shorter, but I really do like the 4 seasons.
Well, I have a buddy that lives up by Marquette, and they only get summer. They have 3 months at the most if there's no snow on the ground.
Right.
But that's because they live way the hell up there in the middle of frickin' nowheres.
Because I don't know why I don't have a picture of them up there. That's just because I'd have to get a picture of them sitting by coffee or something. I don't know.
You just don't know.
She has why I don't use my own dogs. I don't. That's just one I found on the internet. And he had a cup of coffee by him.
Well,
it used to be called Lawn Dog Coffee. Now we just call it Coffee with the Boys from the North, and because most of us are up in Michigan or Ohio
or someplace,
Canada,
someplace anyhow.
He did. Brett did say almost feel guilty. He doesn't feel guilty. Almost.
Almost, yeah. Almost, yeah. I know how that is. I know how them people are. They say whatever they can say just to try to make us feel good, but in the same tone, they're also laughing at us because we're going to deal with this crap.
Yeah.
And they always say the same thing. Why the hell you still live there? But there ain't nothing better than summer in Michigan, I'm telling you.
No, I agree. Your favorite Youper posted a TikTok yesterday about how it was like it was 40 degrees out and it felt like summer. And she's out, she don't have her big old coat on. She's out like not a tank top, but like you get just armless shirt or something. She's like,
the muscle shirt
here. It's 40 degrees and sunny. Oh my God.
She just freaking cracks me up just because she's got the personality for what she's doing.
Yeah, it would suck if her husband or they ever move out of there.
Well, eventually she's not going to be the coach for Michigan Tech, so they're going to move out of there.
Right,
maybe. You never know.
Well, you never know.
Well, he's one of the coaches, so I don't know, exactly what he's doing, but.
Brett said that hurts. You hurt his feelings.
Well, you know what, Brett? I apologize for hurting your feelings. I know I'm sorry for going against your feel goods. I'm telling you what. The nice weather cannot get here fast enough.
Oh, the sun's already shining here again.
No, not here. But see, you guys get more sunshine than we do. We can get shit for sunshine. We get screwed.
Well, you chose to live up there.
No, I didn't choose. My great-grandfather chose.
You could have moved at any time.
I did move. Then I moved back.
So you chose.
I lived in Romeo. Or actually, no, I worked in Romeo, lived in Dryden for a while. For one summer. And I says, yeah, this ain't good for me. I don't like it here. Too freaking busy for me.
Grass flaps get so damn expensive. You mean, is he talking shoe blockers or?
When did grass flaps get so damn expensive? I don't know. $300. I bought 3 of them last year.
Come on up, man. He might be missing it. Did you get a big order or something?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I get a big order every day.
You said you've been slow.
Yeah, I have been. I only got to put out 5 signs today, and then I got to make 25 more of these.
The tags.
Yeah, these are my tags. These are our tags that we're taking with us.
You've shown them to me before. I'm waiting for mine to show up in the mail.
They ain't gonna show up in the mail. It's got to be delivered personally.
Well, I'm waiting for it to be delivered personally. Then. You're driving right by me on your way out of state.
I got the wrong glasses. I can't see you.
You're gonna be driving right down when you go out of state. Were you gonna go down 75?
Yep.
75 is not that far from us.
Oh no, it's out of my way. We're on a strict schedule. We have to be at Ben and KH's on the 6th.
Well, I understand that, but I could maybe meet you at 75.
No, you didn't hear me, Floyd. Look at the date is today.
Yeah?
We have to meet Ben and KH on the 6th. We have to be at their house. That gives us like 5 days to get there.
When are you leaving? Tomorrow?
Monday.
My just so you guys know, me and my wife's anniversary is today, 20 years.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
20 years. That's
together over 21. She's
right
now, but we're gonna. Well, we gotta go get a COVID test today, both of us, because we got to get a test before we go on our anniversary trip. Otherwise, it won't let us fly.
Yep.
So if it comes back positive, then obviously we all have to quarantine in our house for 14 days, which isn't a big deal.
No.
I mean, the scary part is me and Liz got the vaccine. So, and we just recently got the second dose on Saturday. So we're worried that we're going to get like those fake positives. Like, yeah, we have it because we got the shot. So
right, which happens.
Or anything, yeah. But if we have to quarantine for 14 days, that's fine. The airline and the the all-exclusive place we're going to Jamaica, we get to just pick a different date. We just push the trip back. And that's why Liz is like, why are you not all stressed out about it? I says, because I don't care when I go. I don't care if I go in March. I don't care if I go in October. Well, I do in October because I got plans. I don't care if I go in the fall. I said, as long as we go, I don't care. So it's planned, it's tripped, it's planned. We go this year, it's cool. You know, I mean, right now you just got to be flexible with all this crap, you know? Yeah. As much as my belief, whether what I believe or not, it's the way the world is, and you just got to be flexible with it.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, see, that's, we can't wait to get out of Michigan so where we can have freedom again.
You can't wait.
I can't wait. Vicky don't even want to leave the house.
In Michigan?
Yeah, Vicky's ready to stay home and say cancel the whole thing. So,
is she scared or is she just over it?
Over it.
Oh, okay.
She's over it. But, you know, because that's all we've been doing is working on this trip and getting everything ready and doing all this extra bullshit.
And look, my wife gets frustrated because I don't worry as much about things like that as she does, and she feels like she does it all, and she probably does. She does probably most of it. Sometimes I think she gets mad because I don't stress as much as she does. So I get
well, you know,
you're not so worked up over it.
Well, and then
there's no reason to.
And then the other thing, we haven't been out of Michigan in 10 years.
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, in my opinion, me and Liz have been traveling for the last 10 years in the military. I mean, granted, we weren't, you know, when we were in Colorado for a year, but we did a lot of stuff while we were there, you know? Mm-hmm. We did a lot of stuff when we were in Germany. I mean, we saw a lot of, well, I would say a lot of Europe, but we saw Europe. We went to other countries, and, you know, how many people I know can say they've been to Italy? You know, me and my wife been to Italy.
Yeah, see, and that's it. You know,
my God, the calzones in Italy. Oh, I'd be so fat if I were there.
Yeah.
So I'm okay.
Some people know how to eat. Them people know how to eat.
Oh my God, do they?
Yes, they do.
And but you know, me and my wife's gonna start planning a big trip every year. I think now. I think 2022 we might think about trying to go to Disney World, take the kids.
Well, this is our first major trip, so this is going to be the tough one because the dogs they're not accustomed to going to the bathroom anywhere besides their yard. That's the biggest thing I'm worried about is our dogs. Anything else, I'm not.
Bladder infections because I had a dog, Maria, and we take her with us. And I mean, she's passed on by now. We take her with us on our camping, everywhere we go that we could take her. And the whole time we were gone, she'd never eat. She wouldn't eat.
Yep.
It's because she's not. I don't. It's probably because she wasn't comfortable. She would never eat. And that was her normal. We just knew we'd always have a bowl of food on the floor or in the camper floor, but she would never ever eat. Mm-hmm. And you know, after 3 days of her not eating, you know, we start sneaking her a hot dog or something because we didn't get something in her stomach. She'll, you know, dogs can't stand not having a grilled hot dog when you're grilling hot dogs camping. But yeah, she would not eat. You know, and
because then she's got to go to the bathroom.
She wouldn't poop unless we took her for a walk. We'd have to take her for a walk, otherwise she would never poop.
Well, that's fine. You know, that's the biggest thing.
Dogs are weird like that.
They are.
But I know people who won't poop in public.
Yep.
Dude, I'll drop it like it's hot anywhere. I don't care.
Yep.
You know,
me too.
I know people who will not poop. They will not go. Like, nope, can't do it. I'll wait till I get home. I'm like, dude, I'll poop wherever. I don't care.
See, I was in the Boy Scouts for years, so it was no big deal. We went to summer camp all the time.
There's this place in Colorado. I got to think of where it's at now. It's a training area that we go to down by Trinidad. Anyway, they're in the bathrooms. This is how the military, we go to the bathroom and we sit down. We're sitting in the stall. And literally, let's say that's a stall right there. The other seat. We literally sit and stare at each other while we're pooping. Because there's no doors, no nothing. So you literally can have a conversation with somebody across from you, both taking a poop on the toilet. Yeah. I mean, you never tried to sit in front of somebody else because there was enough stalls you would.
Right.
It was rough. I mean, it wasn't rough, but you just get used to it, you know.
Well, see, and ours were sitting side by side with no doors.
Right, and that's what we tried to do. We tried, but it wasn't always the case. You know, when sometimes you get out of the field and everybody's got to run to the bathroom because you're eating the memories or whatever. Yep. Yes, but yeah, I mean, 85-90% of the time, it wasn't. We'd sit side by side or whatever. They still got to walk by you while you're pooping.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes all your dignity away right away. And actually, it conditions you because then you don't. After dealing with that, it's no big deal for anything anymore. And I think they do that on purpose.
So yeah, and it's weird because the things I'll do, my Liz thinks is gross. So I woke up early, made everybody breakfast burritos today for breakfast before they went to school and work. And I got everything ready, and I needed to warm up the tortilla shell. So I just slid the pan. We got electric, flat glass electric grill. I slid the pan off the thing, just threw it on the heater. Well, Liz thinks it's gross. She's like, "That's so gross. Did you clean it up?" And I just don't care because whatever was on it is burnt off now anyway. That's the way I think. So, but it's funny the things you'll do after you've been in the military. Just the things you don't care about that you might have cared about before.
Well, you have no idea what we used to do in a truck.
Yeah, I imagine. My truck. Oh yeah, I know what piss bottle looks like.
See, we were lucky because we had gravel trays, so we'd climb up in the box when it was empty and do whatever we were doing. And here's the best part is when we were hauling asphalt, because the asphalt's 350 degrees.
Yeah.
People had hamburger in foil wrapping, and once they get the asphalt loaded, they would pull off, get on the scales. As soon as they pull off the scales, they get that hamburger wrapped up in aluminum foil and set it on the load. By the time you got to where you're going, it was freaking cooked.
Nice.
Did it all the time.
The burger itself?
Yeah, just the burger itself. Yeah, it was cooked. Just think about that. You're cooking your own food on something on asphalt. It was done all the time. You guys always did that. It was freaking hilarious.
I thought Bowman was going to come up and show you I forget Bowman's name.
Gavin,
that's right. I thought Gavin was going to come up and show you the sun, but apparently he's not. I don't know.
No, because he's wanting to torturing me some more. That's just all it is.
I got to run my daughter her bowling ball today after we get off here. She forgot it at home. She got a game tonight. And then I'm going to come back.
Hey, Floyd.
Clean up my desk.
Floyd, we were just talking about something here. Let me peel this off here.
Yeah.
Bathroom sign. Please stay seated for the entire performance. Oh, I tell you what, though. I can't wait for the nice weather around here, and we could just go out and I could take the dogs anytime I want for a walk. And
yeah,
that's what I'm looking forward to. I was going to do that yesterday, but we ended up working on the camper and stuff so much that I just ended up not taking them, and I should have earlier in the afternoon when it was 40-some degrees with sunshine. Now it's 30 degrees with who knows what's going on.
Well, we're supposed to be 40 here today. 42. I don't know exactly what it is yet. I'm trying to. I didn't share this out on Instagram, so I'm doing that right now. So I wonder if Mikey had to go plow again.
I don't know. That boy is getting wore right out.
Yeah.
Trying to move and then deal with that snow at the same time? Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
It's bad enough when you got to move.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you throw snow plowing in there. There's another popular sign.
Yeah. I believe it.
Yep.
Good morning, Christopher. Yeah, that's what I need to give to my middle child. She don't eat nothing, man. I tell you.
And this is one of my most popular signs for pet owners.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's the problems with Michigan weather is winter lasts so friggin' long.
That's what I said. I don't mind the 4 seasons. I just wish it wasn't so long. Like, take a month.
Winter.
Take 1 month away.
Yes, exactly.
Give me December, January, or half of November through half of February.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm fine with that. I don't need all of February. I guess it is kind of that way. I guess just give me. Oh, here we go. You got your torture glasses on?
Oh, just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute.
His blue blockers.
Okay, now I'm good.
It's kind of behind the clouds.
It doesn't matter. I see blue skies.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I can't even see where I'm pointing at.
Oh, you're at the sky.
Right.
Yeah, you're pointing at the sky. That's a nice looking sky there.
It's not that bright in the camera, but my gosh, on the other side it is.
Well, that's okay because we can see how bright it is. Once you get some blue skies in there, it's always bright.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks totally different behind you now because there's all blue sky behind you. The other way was all clouds.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Yeah. Go back in the house.
I might. It's probably 40 something right now. It's a little cool with short
Oh,
sleeves.
darn. 40 something.
I'm telling you, those coveralls are making me a sissy.
Hey,
Oh,
Gavin.
nice. Coveralls are nice, man.
Gavin, it's not the coveralls that's making you a sissy.
Well, maybe not, but it's not helping.
Your wife is what's making you a sissy because you're pampered.
I know. She just asked me.
It's pampered.
She just asked me, "Do you want a breakfast sandwich?"
Uh-huh.
Because it's only here, but
Tom says they can't do freaking spring cleanups till May.
Mid-May.
Yeah, my God, I couldn't. We're way into mowing by then.
See, we don't start mowing until Memorial Weekend-ish.
Really? We start our spring cleanups probably mid-March.
If we're lucky, we're out April 15th.
Yeah.
That's our goal every year is to be out by April 15th. If we get out earlier than that,
it does change all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I can't remember where Happy's at. Happy just posted the other day that their season just started. For them.
They're in where the heck are they're not doggone it. Hey Vicky? Well, she must be outside with the dogs.
And that's what sucks is everybody starts posting their 2021 setup videos, which are always a popular thing. They always get them done before we can even get to our equipment, And by the time we post ours, that little trend's gone.
Okay, now next fall, you have the advantage of snow removal before anybody. They're still cutting grass.
Snow removal. That video did okay for me. My video I posted yesterday is doing well. It got up to 130 views so far, which is good for me because I average about 50.
Right.
Yeah.
That's about what Vicky averages is 50. I never even looked at what my long journey flop is doing.
The one that I got stuck on, yeah, it's doing pretty good. So.
Did you see the new steel hat?
Yeah, I saw that.
I know Mark did, but
freaking, Gavin gets everything, and we just us lowly folks get nothing.
Listen,
I got to give it to him, but I had to go buy my stuff.
You guys get like quadruple the views I do, so what about that?
That's all we get is views. We don't get nothing.
I don't get it. You probably get more than me.
Hey, that video I spent all that time on, Floyd, that video I spent all that time on has got 247 views. So the biggest thing is the title and the thumbnail. That's what I struggle with. Because the title and the thumbnail makes about 50% of the video to start off with for people to grab onto it.
You changed the title too.
I typed in Bowman Homestead to come up with somebody totally different.
Yeah, I changed the title, which got me a bunch more views, and then it stopped.
Did you put a W in there?
Put a what?
There's no W if you're putting a W in it.
I did. Everybody does that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. That's common.
Let's see. No, look at 150. Oh, that's a live chat. Live chats always do pretty good.
Yeah, they do.
They do above your normal anyway.
My highest is 215. I think it's the Flemish Giant sexing.
Yeah, that's
35.
Live chats. You're always going to be about between 200 and 300 until you get over 10,000, and they'll start climbing after that.
Yeah.
There's certain levels you have to hit, and then all of a sudden it just jumps.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you got 287 subscribers. I have 550, and you got the same views as me.
That's the way it works.
But I also think when I first started YouTube, I did a lot of the grow streams, and I got a lot of the subscribers that don't really watch the stuff. That's the thing.
Well,
I got the cooking stuff, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I watch some of that stuff, but I know they don't. You know, a lot of those subscribers don't watch my videos, and that's fine.
Yeah, well, see, I could tell when Shane promotes my channel on his grow stream because I watch the subscriber count jump, and then next day it goes right back.
Yeah.
Well, we did that a while back. I was at like 80 something. He said, "Come on, guys, let's get him to 100." Well, I got to, I think, 104, and then I went back to like 92 after the thing. It's either they unsubscribe or he said sometimes YouTube
man.
away.
Yeah, they do that, and they do that, and you know, I'm even guilty of a little bit. I've been going through all the subscribed channels that I'm to and kind of cleaning out the ones I've never watched.
Yeah,
you know, I keep the homesteading. Basically, I keep all the ones that I talk about: the fishing channels, the homesteading, the prepper, the lawn care. But like, I don't need a crochet channel. I'm never gonna watch that crochet.
Well, see, I don't even worry about it because YouTube takes care of it for me.
Mine doesn't seem to. I don't notice that. I don't notice YouTube going through and cleaning up channels and stuff.
It will. After a year, they'll take it off. If you haven't watched one of their videos, it'll show up and it'll unsubscribe you.
You subscribed to Floating Danny, but never watched a video, and she's still subscribed. I haven't taken it from her yet. She said
there's a link, man, if you want to come up and chat for a little bit. I'm sure you got a busy day or you're heading into work.
She said they won't subscribers because it's her, Mark.
Mark was just talking about how he's got 6 days to get to your place, or he's got to get there by the 6th.
Yeah,
he doesn't have time to swing by me. That's probably a half hour out of his way to say hi. You just got to get to your place. You're so important to him.
No, I got something planned for you.
I even offered to meet him at 75, which is the main highway through all of Michigan to get out of state from where he is. And he's like, "No, man, no, I gotta get the Benz."
When you get up to that many subscribers, it's hard to still, hang out with the little guy.
I ain't got nothing for subscribers. I'm just a little guy myself. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's loading.
He's loading. Uh-oh. I got to go get a drink. I'll be right back.
I'll wait till he pulls up.
And that's where he's going, right? To Acme?
Yeah, he's going. Well, he's doing a road trip. I think he's stopping in the Benz to just hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, but that's his main destination, I think, right?
Yeah, it's like his, I think, one of his destinations. Yeah. Oh, still loading.
That's only a couple hours from me, I believe.
Still trying to load.
Where's David Hazardra at?
What's that?
I said, where's David at?
I don't know.
He's not working today, I don't think. Oh, yeah, he said his online class.
Yeah, he's been doing that schooling. Or he might be out for his walk. I don't know.
See, look, I don't even have to get my own coffee.
You are spoiled, man. Oh my God.
Yep.
Hey, Mark. Oh.
No.
About the sun, Mark. I know you haven't said it yet.
What?
Hey. So his wife just brought him some coffee. Gavin is spoiled.
I'm telling you.
Ben,
I know he is.
Loading and loading. I don't know what's going on.
It didn't help nothing, did it?
Diego's probably got a busy day out there. How did he go?
What's up with Ben? He's not loading?
I don't know. Just got a black screen there. I had him. I removed him until he came up, but I couldn't tell because it's just a white screen down there. So I figured I'd pull him up, and that way it's easier. I'm sure if Ben's smart, he'll figure it out.
Oh, it's probably the internet thing going on.
Might be too early for him over there,
Oh, it might be.
It's what 7:30 there.
I think so.
8:30 if he's in Oklahoma.
8:30. Oh, they're an hour behind us.
Yeah. He's
I
staying.
thought they were. Yeah, he just went off.
He might be having a lot of things going on, and it just.
Yeah. No, it.
Are you cooking?
Yes.
She making you a sandwich?
What are you making? Egg sandwich? I don't want bread.
Diego got 3 feet of sun yesterday.
That's
Asshole, man.
a good one. That's a good one. I like that.
It was 72 here. What, a week ago, like -17, and we had 6 inches of snow.
Well, that's what I was talking about. The girl up north who does the Youper, the favorite Youper. I can't think of her name now. Anyway, she's like,
Stuart.
a week ago was -17. Today is 45. That's like a 70-degree temperature change in a week, you know. And it was yeah. That's all it was here. It was ridiculous.
Because I've done that in UP. I've gone snowmobiling. We took off the one morning. It was 36 degrees below zero, and 4 days later it was 45 degrees.
And you know what sucks is, like, I look at the Fremont Lake, and I kind of still wanted to go do some ice fishing. And I know there's still 6 to 8 inches of ice on that lake, but the top layer's 2 inches of water now, sitting on the ice.
Yeah, see, that's what's going on here.
So you already see nobody's out there anymore because nobody wants to deal with the puddles. Nobody wants to deal with the 2 inches of water.
I should have.
3 inches of water.
When
But there's probably a good 7 inches of ice still out there.
I should have taken, when I took a trip the other day, I should have taken some pictures of all the trucks and the cars out on the lake.
Yeah. Oh. You know what's funny is those people in the South, I think a lot of people, it still blows their minds that we're able to drive stuff on ice.
Oh, yeah.
Like that ice show is not a joke. Those people really drive on that ice. I mean, that show's a little staged. They're all staged, those reality shows a little bit. But it's a real thing.
Yeah, it is real fact. See, this is what we've got today. Right now, it's a heat wave.
Yeah, it's not bad. What is it right now, dude?
High of 37.
I honestly, I haven't checked the weather today at all. I know it's supposed to be sunny and warm, so I just slept in. Well, I didn't sleep in. I woke up to make breakfast for the kids. But
yeah, see, we're starting to hit 30s, 40s, and stuff like that. So
yeah, we're supposed to get 40 today.
Yeah,
mostly cloudy, I guess. So the sun was on.
within 2 weeks, all our snow is going to be gone.
Yeah, we're 41. We're 41 Friday, 43 Saturday, 45 Sunday, all sunny.
Yep.
Yeah, we're done. We're done, man.
Yeah, we are.
It ain't supposed to get. Yeah, we're done.
I think when we get back from our trip there, it's going to be real nice out for us, and we'll be able to get everything. Get the sticks start picking up, and I'll get my equipment ready to go.
That's exactly what my plan is. After we get back from our trip, we get back on the 12th or the 13th of March. And I told the wife after that, it's straight into shop prep, get every equipment ready, and go start, doing what I can do. Yep. I got a mulch job I can do early. It's about seven yards. I don't have a lot of mulch jobs this year.
And so we have, with the dentist office, we're redoing all the flower beds this year. Because we're going to get it up to our standards. Hey, Mikey. Is that a new pair of spectacles you got there, buddy? You're sideways. You're sideways. You're sideways.
Again, if we look like this, it looks like we're looking up his nose. We got to go another way.
My screen don't turn.
Morning, Doug.
There you go, Mike. You turned.
Oh, we lost him. We're having trouble with people. We lost Ben. We lost Mike.
You know what, Floyd? It seems to be a pattern.
Maybe it's me.
Maybe it's you. Yep. And did you put deodorant on this morning? Did you brush your teeth?
I did, actually.
Yep. Well, it's not that. I don't know what it is.
I freshen up for these shows. I even put pants on today. Most of the time, I'm sitting down here in my pajama pants still.
Yeah, I'm getting this cut today.
Not today.
That's what took me so long. I was going to come on a little earlier, but I had to do the hair and makeup stuff before I come up.
Well, yeah, I
It
understand.
takes a lot of work to look this good.
Yeah, you gotta put your face on.
It takes
You gotta look good out there.
I keep my man bod going. I did a couple sit-ups yesterday, so I decided to eat a cheeseburger last night. Keep that man bod.
Oh yeah, got to.
It's a lot of work to balance that out, man.
Yeah, I had a
dad bod.
Dad bod, yeah.
I wonder why Mikey's using his phone. He must be on the road or something, huh?
Probably. I had one of these yesterday.
Oh, them are horrible, man. Why would you eat one of those?
What do you mean they're horrible?
Oh, I hate those things, man.
Oh, man, that's better than a payday bar.
No, I don't like payday bars, though. But you're right, they are pretty much the same thing.
You got brain damage, Floyd. I'm telling you got brain damage.
If I want to eat a candy bar, I'm just good with like a Twix or a Reese's peanut butter cup. Every once in a while, Snickers is good.
No. Take your Snickers and stick it in the freezer.
Take Fives are really good. Take Fives are good.
You got to have regular chocolate and M&Ms, but you got to stick them in the freezer first.
Hey, Steve.
Oh yeah, we can't have regular M&Ms. They get devoured.
Yeah, they're gone.
The best candy is just now coming out. The Cadbury mini eggs.
Oh, you got them are gross.
Oh my God, no, they're not. Those
the mini eggs?
Not the what Cadbury eggs with the oak in it and stuff. Them are gross.
Yeah, them are gross.
But the little bitty ones, they're like almost like a hard shell M&M, but they're shaped like egg. Them are okay. Mikey, where are you going, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? Is everything working okay? I'm trying StreamYard on my phone right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing good.
You can hear me okay?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. You plowing?
All right. I'm just I'm on my way to Home Depot.
Oh.
I got
well, take us on a shopping trip, Mike.
Pick up a toilet. I got to pick up a toilet, a vanity, maybe a tub if I have room in the back of my truck.
Hey guys,
so that stuff didn't come with the house? Oh, we lost here. He froze.
I'm gonna have to get off there and eat my egg.
All right.
Yeah, man. Whatever.
See ya.
Spoiled. Mikey froze.
Yeah. Mikey, if you can hear us, buddy, you froze.
Yeah. That's okay.
That happens, though. I've done that before where I've driven and tried to do lives.
There you go. Now it's fine.
It's just sometimes it's a service thing. You just lose service.
It is a service thing.
Get that service part. Or...
Hey, you guys there?
Yeah, we're here. Back.
Yeah, you know what happened? I was on Wi-Fi in my driveway, and then when I drove away, it flicked off Wi-Fi, and now it had to connect to my data, right?
Yep, that's what I was just saying. That's what happens. We asked if that stuff didn't come with your house.
I'm sorry, what's that?
No, when you bought your new home, you didn't get a toilet and a tub and a vanity?
No, we did. We're redoing our bathroom in the basement.
Yeah, me and my wife, every time we bought a house, the one thing I always had to do was change the toilet seats.
Yes, you have to.
Yeah.
You will always change. I always had to change the toilet seats, put new toilet seats on it.
You have to.
I would be fine with bleach wipes and cleaning window with it.
I would be too, but
she wanted to. I would put new toilet seats on for her.
That's what we did. That's exactly what we did. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to be starting on the bathroom.
It takes 10 seconds.
We're going to be starting on the bathroom in a couple of weeks. So I just thought I would start getting stuff slowly for it. I got a guy that's helping me, a contractor. I can't do it all, but I'm probably going to do the demo myself. Yeah, I'll do some video of it. So,
like even the shopping today, make it part one of the video. Hey, we're getting ready to do this, and if you can.
That would be kind of weird.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird walking around in a store. People don't, want to be videoed.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable doing that. Not very. I'm getting a little more comfortable, but not very much.
Yeah.
But if you're going in the same stores all the time, people know who you are, and then and you slowly put that in there, and they'll be used to it.
Yeah.
So, but just like all my customers are used to having cameras out in their yards now, they don't think nothing of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of my customers, I think I believe they think it's kind of cool when I actually have a video and I show their stuff.
Oh yeah, I have some customers too.
You know, or
because I'll send them a message. I says your house is going to be on YouTube today. Cool, I'll watch it. Because they like it, because I'm showcasing their yard.
right.
So it gives them a little bit of a pride thing going on.
Well, exactly, because the people who hire us to do their yard take pride in their yard as it is. They want to show it off.
Yes, they do.
So they like that idea that we're doing that,
Yeah, they like that. Yeah. Well, that big yard that we did there out on the peninsula there, that guy, he was happy every time I told him you're going to put your house on, or I'm going to showcase your house. And you could see him smile. He tried not to smile, but he would smile.
Right.
Because I don't care how much money you have, it's your house that's being shown to somebody, and you're smiling because you put all that effort into it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's up, Matt? Matt MGs?
Well, I tell you what, I heard them guys out plowing that slush around this morning.
Oh, yeah?
That zero tolerance thing going on. And I goes, yeah, them guys are fighting that crap. Because it's like 2 inches of slush. You know how much fun that is.
It's not.
Yeah, and it's right at 32, 34 degrees.
You feel like you're just pushing the water.
Yeah. The thing is with that stuff, if the wind changes, the temperature drops and it all freezes.
Yeah.
They got to be out there cleaning it up. So.
Well, it didn't even drop. I know it was supposed to drop last night, but
I never really
dropped because nothing was frozen this morning. Oh, he's back. You already eat that sandwich?
Yeah, it's just eggs on the plate. I didn't want no bread.
Show this to them guys. Ice fishing in northern Michigan. Harvard Lake. Fishing on a plate, and so she's sitting in the sun getting the suntan.
When was this?
Saturday.
This was Saturday. This is
Sunday.
Are you guys ready for this? This is how fishing's done around our area. This was Saturday on Hubbard Lake.
Yeah.
You see that, Mike?
No fish.
I'm trying to look at it while I'm driving. Oh yeah.
That's
the fish weren't biting, so they're just up there.
They fish like that, except they got campers.
Oh, you've seen the size of the shanty next to them.
The shanty's huge.
The shanty's an 8x10 shanty.
Yeah.
It's all painted up. It's all, it's just fancied up.
It's actually quite amazing how if it's cold outside, and the majority of the time, if it's even 0 degrees, if that sun comes out, how much warmer you feel.
Oh yeah.
Just because the sun is out, and the temperature really doesn't change, but it's like your body temperature heat.
It's called radiant heat.
Oh, it's so nice.
Radiant heat, yeah.
Yeah, Doug, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, we're done in my area. It's melting fast. We were 45 yesterday. Today we're 40. I think 43 tomorrow, 45 the rest of through the weekend.
Hey, as long as it's above freezing, that's all I care about because that shit's going away.
Yep.
When do you guys usually get your last?
Yeah, it's pretty mild here too. We don't have any snow in the forecast for the next
Good to hear you,
while,
Gavin.
which is nice.
Yeah, it is.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, sort of.
When do you guys usually get your last frost?
Last frost?
Yeah.
June?
Well, Mother's Day.
June.
We are told not to plant anything outside till after Mother's Day. Now,
Yeah, that's us too.
but it changes. I've done it before. And if you do plant it early, just try to cover up what you can if you're going to get a frost night. They start putting frost warnings out on the news and stuff like that.
Yes, they do.
So you're like, oh crap, I got to cover up my tomato plants. Like I'm actually getting ready to start planting my garden inside now. And it's early because they tell you not to do it yet, but I do it. I always done it in late February. By the time I go plant them outside, they're already pretty big. But I like to harvest earlier. I like to harvest them earlier, and I can harvest longer. So
I guarantee you, my buddy's got his greenhouse going with the flowers growing.
yeah, and that's what I'm seeing. People are like, well, you're doing it too early. Well, how do you think those tomato plants are 3 foot tall when you go buy them from Home Depot? And
They're growing right now.
They're growing already.
Yeah.
I know what the package is saying, but
What's
I
that?
got a new project for you. I forgot to find it.
Vicky's got a new project for me.
This is for meter plants.
Okay, this is what I have to do. I have to.
What's
Let's
that?
say, gonna.
For your tomato plants.
yeah, I've seen that. They're badass.
And then you put holes in the bottom so they drain.
So the water drains.
There you go, Mike.
I'm sure you could use any bucket.
Yeah, I can't really see much. I'm trying to drive, and it's really small on my phone here. So
Yeah, just drive, man. Be safe.
Just drive.
We don't need a live act.
Oh shit! I know.
Yeah, don't worry
Maybe I'll
about
get
it.
pulled over by the cops here, and we'll have a live here.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome, man. My radio's
Yeah, if anybody's in the comments there. I can't read the comments, so I don't know.
Oh,
if anyone
I'm reading them to you right now.
saying,
Just
so.
Doug said he's been in the 40s.
All right. Yeah.
And I think Diego is got to go to work.
6:45 a.m. in California.
Yeah, he's got to work.
Yeah, whatever, Diego.
He's
See you, buddy. Stay safe.
he usually gets on here. Boy wakes up really early, man.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I don't know what time I get up at 6 o'clock every day, pretty much, regardless. No, I mean,
I'm up 7-ish, 6:37.
I'm
yeah.
up 4 or 5 o'clock.
Actually, I first wake up at 6 when the dog paws at the bed there and jumps up on the bed. Hi, Matt.
Good morning, fellas.
How's that coffee tasting this morning?
Strong, good.
That's good.
What's
See,
going
it's
on, Mike?
funny as the winter season is starting to come to an end. We're starting to get more and more people coming up on the panel now. It's like maybe I need to start this like around October. It's hard because I'm so busy in October and November still.
Well, I'm gonna do my best to still do on Thursday nights and Sunday nights.
Yeah, because I tried doing live in the evening last year, and I struggled to do it. You know, it was just hard.
Yep.
I just have so much going on in the evenings.
So that's why you just go live later.
I know, but I like sleep.
Sleep is overrated.
I agree,
You can
Mark.
sleep enough when you're dead.
I'm never gonna die, Mark. I'm never gonna die.
Hey, I'm gonna be running so hard when I die, I'm gonna leave a skid mark.
Yep.
Because I don't plan on
How's the
slowing
new
down.
house, Mike?
Hey, Matt asked Mike.
Oh,
Matt
it's
asked
excellent.
you about the new house.
Yeah.
House.
No, it's excellent. Still overwhelming. You know, I was sitting by the window for a few minutes, looking at my backyard from like an upper, trying to get a plan in my head what I'm gonna do. You know, when the snow melts, and it's just overwhelming because I have so much space now, and before I didn't have that much space, and I don't know, there's so much to do. So one thing at a time. Today I'm on a trip to Home Depot. Going to pick up some stuff for our remodel for the bathroom in the basement, which is going to start in about 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah.
Is it weird,
it's
like-
great. I'm happy.
So your last videos, Mike, you were basically could barely get your truck through the gate to get to your shed that you were trying to remodel, and now you don't have that problem at all. You
I
can
know.
literally put donuts in your backyard. And,
Yeah, I don't want to do
you
that.
don't even have property.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mike, if you're gonna tear up your
It's
yard,
nice.
if you're gonna tear up a spot in your yard, a big area, you got to get out there with your pickup, spin some donuts. You have to.
Oh yeah.
You have to.
All right.
And you got to video it.
Well, we'll see.
Got to video it. We want to see it.
You'd be a total American redneck at that moment.
Exactly.
Totally.
In your yard, tearing it all up.
And you got to make sure it's the truck that says Bush Green
yeah.
on it.
Oh, I'm a Canadian redneck. Trust me.
Yeah, we're all rednecks. We all are. Because if you say you're not, you're lying.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'll leave my plow on it too, and I'll plow the dirt.
Do they have
perfect.
rednecks up in Canada?
That's funny.
What's that, Matt?
Do they have rednecks up in Canada?
Oh yeah. Oh, they do.
They do.
What's that? Sorry.
I'm telling you, you watch. You want to see rednecks? You watch the
Oh,
Letterkenny.
100%. We're terrible rednecks.
Matt, have you watched that TV show
Oh, yeah.
Letterkenny?
What was it, Floyd?
It's called Letterkenny.
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's hilarious,
big
man.
time.
It's a Canadian-based family in
Trailer
a
Park
real,
Boys.
there's a real town called Letterkenny, Canada. And
I know Trailer Park
yeah.
Boys.
oh, it's hilarious, man. Letterkenny is hilarious, and they're redneck as hell.
Yep. You want to get your views up just to go out and just start destroying stuff in a video. Your views will climb
I'm
fast.
waiting. I'm
Trailer
going
park
to drive
boys.
a mower
That's
to a
good.
lake one of these days. I just got to.
That's what I need to do is do donuts in my garden. Go out there, put it in full of drive.
No, Andrew, he's running to a Home Depot. He's got to get some stuff for a bathroom remodel.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, if you could do something goofy and crazy and stupid and have a good time doing it, your views will go up.
Well, I
Don't
think
hurt
that's
yourself.
where, I
Don't
think that's
break
where
nothing.
Yeah.
Dirt Monkey got really popular.
I'm good
What's
at
that?
it.
I think that's why Dirt Monkey got really popular. He's always doing
Yeah.
crazy crap.
Yeah, well, that's because he's crazy.
Well, I mean, when you're getting free stuff, sometimes you can tend to do that. You don't worry about it so much.
Yeah, I
I'm
could
not
tell.
gonna destroy my mowers for YouTube.
I could tell you right now, he was a handful at home when he was growing up. I know he was. Yeah, some of it might be a little exaggerated on YouTube, but after a while, it becomes common. You end up being that way. You play a character, you end up becoming.
Actually, one good video that I'm probably going to make. It might not be this year.
Somebody's got an echo.
Yeah, one good video that I might be able to make. When I take that little barn down in my backyard, there's a tree beside it that I have to take down too. So I think I'm going to cut down the tree, and I'm going to drop the tree over the shed.
Yeah,
Crush the
as
shed.
many camera
Can you guys
angles
hear
as
me?
you can get on that one.
Yeah, we can hear you. You're gonna crush the shed with the tree.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
He can't hear us.
Yeah,
We can hear you.
as many camera. We can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are cutting in and out. Sorry. Okay, now I can hear
Probably
you.
you, not us.
Yeah, that little barn in the back. I think I'm going to drop a tree on it.
Right. You should try to find an old camera that you can destroy. I hope it doesn't get destroyed. And, like, put it in the shed so the tree drops on the camera, kind of. You know, I mean,
I don't know. He'll get it. I'll figure it out.
find a, you know, I don't know if you can find an old camera or you know, maybe, you know, you don't want it to get destroyed, but if it gets destroyed, then oh well.
Yeah, that would make a.
And Andrew said do it in slow motion.
Now I got to go find a tree to drop a tree on a building now.
Oh, yeah.
'cause
Now everybody's going to drop
I'll
a
put
tree on
one in
houses.
the tree too.
I'm going to drop a tree in my house.
we don't have no trees left to
I'm
drop.
going to be late too, and I'm going to drop
Yeah, no.
a tree in my house. What's up, Littles? What's going on, man?
Maybe run the phone line, too.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one video there, Mike. I'm looking forward to that one.
Well, that might be my 1 million view video, dropping a tree on the barn.
You never know. You never know which video is going to go.
It'd be cool. But it's got to look like an accident. If you know, I think if you make it accidentally dropped it on my barn or something like that, you know, and that way us 6 people who are watching this will be the only ones who know it wasn't.
Yep. Yeah, I messed up or I dropped a tree on my shed or something like that. Yeah.
I'm going to go drop a tree on my shed real fast.
Yeah.
Mike, thanks for the ideas, man.
Yeah.
I ain't dropping a tree on
Exactly.
here. I do got to drop a couple pine trees this year, though, in my yard, but I ain't dropping them.
Yeah. Right on.
I've dropped a lot of trees. Haven't missed my mark yet.
Me neither. But yeah, I don't know.
What?
My favorite thing of taking out trees is
No,
when
I'm
I was
full of
using
ideas.
the
Trust
payloader.
me.
Do what, Mark?
My favorite way to take a tree out is with a payloader because you get it down low and you hit it real fast and it shear the top right off and it just push it over. Except if you got the tree too big, it'd stop you. But the smaller trees, the little 6 inchers, I shear them things right off. It was always fun. I love taking trees out with equipment.
Anybody can fall a tree, but can you direct the tree is the question.
Yep. I've been doing it forever, as long as I can remember.
There's a couple pine trees I gotta take down. I'm a little nervous. I've done it before, but I'm not skilled at it. I know the idea, but they were kind of next to my garage. If they go the opposite way than what I want, you just gotta be completely the opposite way of I'm gonna try to cut them.
Well, I'll tell you what you do, Floyd. Just rope it and tie the rope
That's
to the
what I'm
ball
gonna
of
do.
your
I'm
truck.
gonna put the kids out there with some ropes and say, "Pull." When it starts falling at you, run.
But I had a neighbor growing up. We're about 12, 13 years old. He would take us out to his hunting property so to cut the firewood for his house. We were running a chainsaws. And we were all happy to run a chainsaws. And, he's letting us do all this stuff. But we didn't realize he's sitting back drinking frickin' beer watching us load all his wood up. We're excited to use chainsaws,
Yeah,
The fun part doesn't last that long.
What's that?
The fun part doesn't last that long.
Oh, we had a blast.
Because the cleanup's what takes longer.
I hate it too because my kids, I can't get them to come out and drag. Like, hey, drag brush and go throw it on. When I was a kid, if my dad had a fire going, a big bonfire going, and he had all these big pine branches that he wanted to throw on, I loved it. I loved doing that. My kids, I'm like, go burn this. Like, they don't care. No.
See, that's what we always had the fire
They're
going.
like this.
We always had the fire going. We always had hot dogs. We had hot dogs, ketchup, no buns. Hot dogs. We eat the hot dogs right off the stick.
That's our boy. We gotta keep him away from the fire.
What's that, Gavin?
I said that's our boy. We gotta keep him away from the fire. He always wants to play in the fire.
Yep. It's a blast. I don't know. No, wait. There was.
Doug said he ain't cutting down no trees. He's calling tree guy.
I'm ground maintenance.
Oh, Ben is back.
Hey, buddy. What you up to today, Ben?
I'm out getting the shit done, guys. What are you doing?
Sitting around watching the snow.
Drinking coffee.
Watching you and Mike work, apparently.
Hold on, I guess I need to get rid of something.
He needs to do something. I don't know.
All right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Sorry. This is the first time I've ever hooked up with a phone.
That's okay. First time for everything, Ben.
Yeah. What are you guys up to today? Working hard?
Nope. Nothing. We have nothing. We still got a foot and a half of snow on the ground, and it's all melting and nothing to plow. So it's just relax and wait now.
Yeah, normally I'd be starting work next week, but it ain't going to happen.
I mean, I've got marketing and stuff like that. Like, I got all my EDDM cards I'm getting ready to mail out soon. I got the paperwork stuff to do, but
see, we're getting ready. We're getting ready for our trip because we're going to go see a big YouTuber on the 6th, the 5th,
Yeah.
6th, 7th.
Yeah. Rob from Rob's Odd Jobs from Waymaker Lawn Cares down here.
Hey, Mark, I heard though that pool that you're going to is clothing optional, so be careful.
It is. It's been known to be that way, that's for sure.
Oh.
Yeah. All kinds of stuff happens there.
Ben, when do you guys start mowing?
We're normally the 1st of April kind of guys. So we're kind of gearing up for that first week of April launch for our company. So, but we do have a couple cleanups to do before then.
Well, we're going to have a little bit of fun tearing up your yard, I think, a little bit, because you're going to have that many people, that many dogs in your yard. It's going to be a landmine set. We're going to have to keep.
Oh, dude, it already is. Yeah, I got 3 dogs of my own, so
yeah,
and it's been snow covered back there for the last 2 weeks. You can just imagine.
Yeah, then we're going to add.
All right, guys, I got to get going.
Yeah,
All right, buddy, we'll see you, buddy. Look at Home Depot.
See you later.
So I'm getting ready for my trip to Tennessee. KH and I are heading off tomorrow morning for Tennessee.
Well, that's good.
So I'm going to get Purdy for my boy Ranger. I got to get a haircut.
Yeah, I'm getting mine done today, just for them folks out there in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, you got to get gussied up if you're coming to Oklahoma.
I got my teeth cleaned this week too, so we're all good.
Oh wow,
yeah.
Wow, you going the whole 9, huh?
Well, yeah, I gotta look special out there. You know, I gotta be looking good amongst the cool.
Well, you don't want to stand out too much, man. This is Oklahoma, so don't get too shiny.
No, I just want to be a little more polished than I am. How's that? I gotta represent an image that people think of me.
There you go.
Probably meet me.
Man, I'm hoping that you're just yourself, because that's the guy that I like.
Well, you know what? I guarantee you, if you see me drinking out of this truck, sooner or later it's going to end up down the front of me, because the ice cube is fucking her sideways, and I step it up farther and it comes out.
Hey, man, I'm getting ready to run in and get my hair done, so I'll catch up with you guys in a minute.
Hey, if we're still on, let's see the after cut.
Yeah. If you're still on, I'll stop in and show off a little bit.
All right,
that's good, Ben.
See you, Ben.
You guys have a great one.
You too.
Oh, we're gonna have such a good time.
I've always liked Ben's attitude, man. When I first started doing YouTube and lawn care, I talked to Ben a lot. He was one of the first ones I found. Matter of fact, he was actually one of the first YouTubers that actually sent me links to some of his videos where he talked about things and got me onto YouTube. So a lot of stuff that I started, I learned EDDM cards from Ben, how to do it. I don't go through who he goes through, but I did learn it from him. I learned a lot from Ben.
Well, see, we all influence each other. That's the best part about this whole thing is when I
called, or when I was getting ready to buy out Clean Cuts, I called Ben on the phone and talked to him. It's like, hey, is this something to do? People say don't buy businesses, but it's where I wanted to be.
Right.
In 5 years, it was my goal to be where I am now in 5 years, but I did it in a year and a half. Because I was able to buy this company out.
See, there was.
I think it's worth it. I totally think it was worth it.
There was when I first started, we first started for lawn care, I didn't have the money. I could have bought out a whole company with all the equipment.
Right, and that's what's nice, and it was nice. And now everybody knows me. I don't think it would have took me 5 years to get to the knowing me phase I'm at now. Everybody knows me in town. Knows my business now. If I would have done that, I'd still be struggling with getting my name out there.
Yeah, that's the way it is here too. You mentioned Vicky or myself, and everybody knows who we are.
And they don't know me from YouTube. I do post this. We got a Fremont Round the Water Cooler Facebook page, and every video I make, I post it on there.
Right.
People around here say they have seen some of the videos, but it's the word of mouth that's starting to really help me. People really, hey man, I hear you guys are doing great work and blah blah. We need you. And one of my customers who I did a mulch job for last year, she said it's the best mulch job she's ever had done in her whole life. And that's why I got it again this year. So I'm like, well, that's outstanding. And in between us four, I didn't really do anything special to hers that I don't do for any other mulch job.
Right.
It just is our standard practice work. So.
Yeah, see, but the thing is, though, is a lot of people are not used to seeing companies take their time on doing stuff and going the extra mile to make things look pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the bigger mulch jobs this year. That's what I'm going to try to go for. I have all my places are 4 to 5 yards of mulch. I did one last year that was 21 yards, and we did it in one day. And the profit of that was ridiculous. I have never made that much money in one day in my life.
We do our biggest is 12 yards, and we do that 12 yards in 4 hours.
Yep.
And then, but I also
that's probably 3 guys?
4 of us on the job.
4 guys.
Yep.
Now was that
okay? There's 3 doing the work. I'm doing the mulch, getting the mulch, and running back and forth, getting mulch from the supplier because I can only haul 4 yards at a time.
Now, did you go in there and prep everything first, or was that prep and mulch?
They start prepping, I drop the 3 people off. They start doing the prepping, the edging, cleaning out, and then while I'm going to get the first one, and then I come back after I get the first load. I come back and kind of help them or start mulching. So it works out. It works out well. And we wheelbarrow everything, pitchfork, wheelbarrow. I don't have all that fancy gear. Honestly, I get it. It's a little bit more physical labor, but I feel it's so much faster to do things sometimes the old way versus the new high-tech way. I could go get a dump, one of those standard dump with the buckets on it, but it's so much, it's just faster to wheelbarrow.
When my buddy was doing mulch and big mulch jobs, he'd just have the dump trailer and he'd have a tarp on the back there, open up the trailer and just rake everything into the wheelbarrow.
That'd be the only thing I would change from the way I do it now. I don't have a dump trailer yet, but that would be the only thing because then I could just dump it and have everything brought down to the bottom. Right now we're getting on and scooping it over the edges and stuff. That'd be the only thing I think I'd change in my practices right now.
Right. And he had extra wheelbarrows. So as the people are taking the wheelbarrows, he's filling them up. So there's 2 guys just hauling wheelbarrows.
And we had 2 wheelbarrows. We had 2 wheelbarrows.
And he was raking it off the trailer, filling up the wheelbarrows.
One person be spreading. Usually it's one person spreading. And then 2 people are on the wheelbarrows. And if somebody gets started on the wheelbarrows, we just rotate it out.
That's what they did.
Yep.
Yeah. It worked out really well. Even
Morgan's a 100-pound thin female that works for me. She beats it. I mean, she's an animal.
I'm telling you.
She can hang with any of the guys around, any guys. And Tyler's a big boy. Tyler's a big college football player, big boy, and he didn't do mulching last year. So this will be his first year doing the work. So we'll see how he does compared to her. I hope she destroys him because I will give him so much shit.
Around here, I don't know of anybody that could keep up with Vicky on the trimmer. They might be a little bit faster, but they're not going to look any better. It actually probably look a little better.
No, I do not rake out the old mulch every time. I don't.
Neither do
some people do. I may take it out if it's in a spot where it collected and it's a little thicker. I may thin it out a little bit, but we just go over top. And we don't even re-edge it if we don't need to. We don't even make the new new. I call it edging. I don't know, the new edge for it.
Yep.
We don't need to.
A lot of people. The thing about with mulch is, I mean, if they're getting mulched every year, you don't put it down thick. You just coat it. Yep. Now, if it's a new landscape, it calls for 3 inches of mulch off the bat because it's all bare dirt. But no, I mean, you're technically not even putting an inch of mulch down. You're just coating it.
You're freshening it up. That's all it is. Freshen it up.
And the mulch keeps doing this. It keeps going down and building up, going up.
Most people in this area get colored mulch. So that colored mulch fades every year. So by the end of summer, it's not red no more, or it's not black no more. So you're just putting a new color on it. You're just basically spray painting the top with mulch. That's the way I look at it,
Do you see that shit though? They do have a spray that's just dye. That people are doing now instead of buying the mulch.
I've seen it, but I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, either. I mean, it looks legit, but I would imagine you would have to tape off the sidings of the house. And
it's just like staining anything else. You have to do the prep work. You still have to do the prep work.
And I can imagine how much that shit costs.
I don't know. There's a company that we go by all the time. I could go in there and get it because they dye their bark at any time or any color they want. Was it last year? I think it was last year or maybe the year before. I think it was the year before. They had an aqua blue mulch.
Right. I know you can buy special color mulch from
all you have to do with this company is tell them I need this many yards, this color. They'll make it. They don't care.
Yeah, we don't have that. Do you So is it blades of grass that does a lot of pine needles?
Pine straw.
Pine straw. Is that popular in your guys' area? Because I can't believe it's not popular here.
That's down
we have so much pine straw just naturally. I can't believe it's not a thing here. But nobody here does it. But I know.
Yeah, I think that's Midwest, Southern.
Yeah. See, we have a lot of areas we blow it into because it's a good weed barrier.
Right. Well, that's what I was thinking. I was actually thinking, man, I should start a pine straw farm. How do they get that stuff? I mean, is there I could grow a bunch of pine trees and just collect it and sell
I
it.
have no idea. That pine straw is a little bit longer needles than what we
Right.
have.
Oh,
Yeah, I
now
have no
you're-
idea what
we
that's
got it.
made
We
out of.
got it. We got it here, man.
No, because ours is only 4 or 6 inches long. It's not a lot like theirs. Theirs is different. Whatever they're getting is different.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to get off here. I got to run to the dealership, and I think my microphone sucks on this. So,
Well, yeah, okay.
You sound good there.
Yeah, I mean, you sound fine.
does it? Well, I
Yeah.
got to run to the dealership and see about a mower deck anyway. So,
Okay, Gavin.
I appreciate you having me on, and we'll see you guys. I'll be listening still, so
All
don't
right,
say
Gavin.
anything about me.
Oh no, if we know you're listening and you're not going to reply, we're going to say something bad about you.
We'll see you.
See you later, Gavin.
Hey, Gavin. Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's that's the fun thing about watching YouTube and the lawn care community is so many things that we throw away other people use.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that we use stuff that they throw away. It's kind of where you're at. And
Yeah,
Doug's just,
Doug doesn't see it there, and Tom said, "Listen, I guess my question is if they have a weed barrier down, and what point do you rake out, or does it break down just as fast without the weed barrier?"
I mean, I would say as long as it's not piled up to the point where it's up against the siding of the house, I mean, it's fine. But if it's buried up, yeah, I mean, I'd rake it out. And if it's to the point where the edges, like you can't make a deep enough edge that the stuff's just washing out, then yeah, you got to rake it out.
Yeah. Every I don't know. I mean, I guess every situation is a little bit different. You got to feel the job out and.
But I mean, I see companies, they will put 3 to 4 inches of mulch down every year, and it's like, holy crap. And you know, you see it building up against the siding. And for one, mulch should not be against the siding of the house.
And actually,
No, it should
it
not.
also depends where you're at, because in Colorado, they don't want you mulching to your house and all anywhere because of wildfires. And
Right.
mulch is just how a lot of houses catch fire. You got to delegate against you got to, what do they call it? Where you clean around your property so that if there is a forest fire, it stops before it gets to your house.
Well, the thing here would be termites.
Yeah, same thing. Termites. Yeah, we have that issue here. Mulch is they don't like mulch up against houses.
Now, if it's brick, then the siding, that's different. But you don't want it against the siding.
no.
That's the
why
only thing I really dig out is if it's up against the siding. If it's a new place, I go there and it's buried against the siding, I'll pull all that stuff back.
It's all depending on the thickness. It depends if I'll rake it out or we'll pull it out if it's too thick in a spot. Like Matt says, up against house is a big one.
And technically for trees, you're not supposed to have them buried up to the base of the trees either. It kills.
No, you're not supposed to volcano them.
Yep.
No, a lot of people do that, and it's not good.
Yeah. See, we're going to be that dentist office. All the mulch is there. It's only a year old. So when we pull it all off to put weed barrier down, because there's no weed barrier under it, we put it all back on. It's going to look like all brand new mulch. So there's no live edge around anything. There's no edging anything. So we're going to be pulling all that stuff off and putting it all back.
Money making Mike. So mulch is not a natural thing to mulch around plants. So plants don't like it. You don't go out in the woods and see, there's a tree with a bunch of mulch laying under it. That's a man-made design thing.
It is.
Mulch kills a lot of plants and stuff that you don't like. So
Right.
It's yeah. Is it cool looking? Is it pretty? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's right.
I kind of disagree with that though, because the mulch holds the moisture for the plants.
Yeah.
Well, it does do that, yes. But we have, it's basically everybody wants the what's the word? The nice looking presentation where everything looks like it belongs there. And then after a while, we get used to seeing the mulch and the plants. If you got bright colored plants and some nice brown mulch under it, it just makes everything look a little bit nicer to the eyes.
You just gotta watch the black mulch. Black mulch looks good, but it burns.
Yeah.
The plants get too hot.
So we use brown. In our area, brown is the most popular.
Natural and brown is common here. You do still have a couple people using red mulch, which I hate because
I hate that.
It's everything you touch. It's just miserable. I mean, it looks good, but it does stain everything.
a lot of people too don't realize, like newer build properties, you know, with brand new concrete, that black dye will stain that shit.
Oh yes, it will.
Oh yeah.
And then black mulch halfway through summer is gray.
We have one property that does black mulch, and I've tried. I don't want to. I want them to do a different color, but I don't want to do the work to change it all out, because you know you got then you have to rake it all out. You know.
No, we put brown over top of black.
Yeah.
Just coat it.
Here it's a lot of black dye and a lot of brown dye, and then we have a premium, which is natural. There's no dye in it.
Right. Yeah, we have that too.
The premium compacts really nice. So I usually talk the people in that have a lot of hills to use the premium, because the premium compacts down. As far as like the dye stuff is more chippier, and that stuff like on hills it washes out.
Well, we can get everything shredded. We call it shredded here, and
yeah,
I don't use chips at all. It's all mulch shredded, whether it's red, black, you know, it's all shredded. It's because of the packs, like Matt's saying, because the chips wash out regardless.
I have this big place I do. It's all like a natural. It has a stream and there's a walkway, so I'll use just plain chips. You know, that's not dyed, just like the gold color. And then that's like, I'll put the chips down for the walking path, and then it has a whole bunch of beds beside it. It's really cool because it's brown dye then, so it really highlights everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and that cedar mulch there you're talking about, Money Making Mike there, if we have cedar mulch in our area, it's a filter for bugs, insects, because it filters them right into your house.
Yeah, termites.
Yeah, because we don't have the termites, but we have everything else with it. The earwaves.
Down the road that I compete with for Christmas light install just had to tear his whole house apart because of termites.
Yep, termites are horrible. If they get it started in your house and you don't get them right away, it's a mess.
And like up here, another thing is too, going back to Tom's comment about the mulch building up. I mean, if you have a whole bunch, like I said, these guys will put 3 inches down of mulch every year. And you'll go for a new property, dude. I'll give an estimate. And you can see that the mulch is molding, and then that turns into, it starts getting mushrooms in it.
Yep. Exactly. And it's time to roll that stuff all
it's
out.
just wood, and mushrooms grow off mold, rotted wood.
Yep.
You gotta keep it thin. The 2 to 3 inch base out. If it starts getting up there, and you got spots that are higher, you start breaking it out. Well, otherwise, it's just pretty much a thin coat every year.
Yeah, the only time you get 3 inches is a brand new landscape when it's dirt.
Yep.
And then you just maintain that 3 inch level thin coat on top of your.
But yeah, when the mushrooms start showing up, it's time to redo the whole thing. Pull it all back out. Just pull it all out, pull that stuff away.
I've given quotes, and people are like, well, you think it's only going to take 4 yards. The people before, the last guys that did it in 7. It's like, well, you stick your finger in there, it goes down to your knuckles. It's like, that's way too much mulch.
Yeah.
You see what Money Mike said?
Yeah.
Mark?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I made that mistake once. I used a natural cedar bark or cedar mulch here. It was from.
That's what she said.
I was just going to say that.
But yeah, I made that mistake once in our house that we had out in the country, and putting cedar mulch around the house because it was nice. And oh my God, the bugs that we had inside the house is just freaking horrible.
That's one thing I liked about having chickens when they ran free.
Oh yeah,
they destroy around your house, so you don't get the bugs in my house, the spiders and stuff, like diminished a lot because them chickens were on it when they were able to circle my house.
Oh yeah,
they were on
spiders too. Spiders love that thick mulch.
They cleaned up the bugs in my yard.
Oh yes, they do.
It was awesome, but they poop everywhere, and I hated it.
Yeah, see,
you get rid of bugs, now you got chicken shit everywhere. It was miserable.
That's the only complaint I have about my neighbors is I don't care that their ducks free roam and chickens free roam in my yard. That's great. I don't care. But they start coming up on my driveway and my sidewalks, and they're shitting everywhere. I'm going to have to say something to them.
Well, so that's what was when I had chickens, they free roamed in my last house, and they have no boundaries, and they poop everywhere. And if you start feeding them off of your deck, they come up on your deck. They go to where the food is. They're very food oriented.
Oh, they'll rot your decks too, man.
And they poop and destroy. So you're out there power washing your decks all the time. My ducks, though, however, don't seem to do that. My ducks they free roam, but they stay in the grass. They don't come up on the concrete. They don't come up on the cement. They don't go to my decks. Mine don't anyway. So, and I'm building them a pond to keep them out back more. Once I build them a pond, that's where they'll stay most of the time.
Right.
So I do like my ducks better than my chickens. And if I'm trying to convince my wife to let me get chickens this year again because I loved my fresh eggs. But I told her if we get chickens, they're never going to be free roaming. They're going to be in their pen. The only time they'll free roam is when I'm outside working in the yard and I let them out because I'm not going to let them free roam like we used to do.
Money Mike, dude, put up a couple bat boxes. You'll love it. Sitting out there when the sun's going down, you'll see them bats, man, just eating up them bugs. It's awesome.
I love watching bats.
Yeah, we have a couple bat boxes out in our backyard, and we'll sit out on the deck. As soon as the sun goes down, boy, they're out, man.
Oh yeah, we have bats. We have bats flying around every night. I taught my kids last summer the old white sock, the old white tube sock with a little bit of sand in it. Throw it up in the air, and the bats kind of dive bomb them. You know?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's awesome. They loved it. They're out there throwing tube socks. I mean, you're talking 14, 16-year-old girls are out there whipping tube socks, and they're freaking the bats are diving after them. It doesn't hurt none. They just don't. I think they don't know the bats. The radar. Don't know what they're going.
Oh yeah,
they're cool. Well, bats are cool.
See, when I was growing up, we lived on the water, and we had a yard light that come on. When it was, when it got dark or whatever, and then the bats there'd be 4 or 5 bats around there all the time, just grabbing the bugs.
Yep, just swooping.
Sit there just watching for hours.
And as redneck as it sound, man, there ain't nothing like having a cigar with your glass of whiskey staring at a bug zapper either.
No, there's not.
Oh, man. That's a good one there.
Yeah.
You can hook up a bug zapper right there. That's 2 hours of entertainment right there, just bullshitting and oh.
Well, Ricky's yelling at the dogs. The dogs are being annoying because every time she's moving something, they got to go sniff it and follow her around. She might drop something, and it might be a treasure for them.
You're good.
I'm telling you what.
Tomorrow I'm gonna try to do the whole live thing on Mowers for Vet, or not Mowers for Vet, on the channel with the birds that we talked about with the mic out there at the bird feeder. I just filled them up today with all the sunflower seeds, and the snow is just covered with black shells right now. It's just ridiculous. But them cardinals are just all over that tree. Now, do blue jays fly south for the winter?
No.
Okay.
No, they hang around.
I didn't remember. And I saw my first blue jay on it yesterday. And I'm
they hang around.
Are they coming back? Because for some reason I thought they flew south for the winter like our robins do.
They are. Not all robins fly south either.
Oh, I know that, but I know most of them do. But yeah.
No, we see blue jays all summer long, all winter long.
No, mine's are cardinals. Cardinals just all over here. Which is
our eagle population's back up because last year. I mean, we've seen eagles left and right. It's pretty badass.
Yeah. I had a buddy of mine where he used to live. And one day, I think it was one day, he had 9 eagles in his yard. They were all sitting there in his yard. 9 eagles sitting there.
Well, I was backing a trailer in the driveway, and I heard this thump. I thought, shit, what did I hit? You get out and look. Well, there's two eagles flying over top of us, and they were fighting over a rabbit liver. And when they were fighting, they lost the liver and it fell on my trailer.
Behind your trailer, yeah.
Yeah,
I heard people say that. You see, they're like, I was walking the other day and a fish fell out of the sky.
Yep.
Like,
I mean, I wouldn't believe the story unless I seen it.
They'll go get it. You just got to get out of the way. They'll go get it.
I should have taken a picture the other day when I was at the dentist office where there was a murder scene in the front yard. You could see tracks going out, and there's a big old area.
With feathers.
It was. I think they got a mouse or a squirrel. I think it was a mouse they got. But yeah, there was a big old area. It was all chewed up. There was just one set of tracks going out and nothing coming back.
I've seen that here last year. It was pigeon feathers everywhere. That pigeon got destroyed by something. I don't know what.
Well, when we used to live out in the country. We had a bird feeder, and we were always having a bird book out, see what kind of birds was coming there, because you never knew what was there. Which out there in that area, we had a lot of indigo blues, and them were always fun to watch them. Well, the one day I was sitting by the patio door, and that's where the bird feeder was, and I heard all kinds of racket, and birds were hitting the windows, and I turned out there, and there's a freaking Cooper's hawk with 2 birds, one in each one set of the talons. And I'm going, oh, that's the coolest freaking thing I ever did see.
Dude,
I've seen an eagle fishing one time, and that was cool to watch. You know, the eagles. It was fishing and some of that stuff. When you see that wildlife in real life, it's pretty cool to watch.
Every year we get a flock of turkeys that come by, and they travel right through our yard at least 2 or 3 times a day, and it's cool because they're little baby turkeys. I don't know what they're called. I guess there's a name for them, but
baby turkeys.
Baby turkeys. But there's at least, I think there was at least 20 of them, and watching them grow up was freaking awesome.
So my wife, when my middle child was little, and we went and visited my dad, and there were some wild turkeys in the front yard. And my wife, we got a car and we're going inside. Well, the wild turkeys started kind of chasing my wife, and she had the baby in the thing, so she went in the house. And now my wife's scared of turkeys, and I laugh at her because we get turkeys all the time in our backyard. Mm-hmm. And last summer we had a whole flock of turkeys, and there were baby turkeys with them. Probably 40 baby turkeys, maybe 10 hens and a rooster, or not a rooster, male.
Right.
And my wife's like, "Oh my God, they're out there! They're horrible! They're gonna get." She's over exaggerating, but she is scared of them. So she releases the dogs, and Jack is he'll bulldoze through everything. Well,
you got Russells, right?
Huh?
You have a Jack Russell?
No, blue heelers.
Blue heelers.
Yeah, and Jack. But Jack's also the biggest wuss in the world. He's like, he'll bark from the window, but he'll run from you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's their job.
When it comes to the turkeys and stuff, he has no problem. He runs out there and they all take off and fly in the sky, fly away, and go to the trees. My wife's like, "Turkeys can fly?" And she's like, "Oh my God!" It just made them that much more scarier to her now, because they all took off in the sky. And I was rolling. I was laughing so hard because she was so scared, and it just scared her even more. Then they just went up to the tree they were by. I'm like, "Look, now they're staring at you, Liz. Now they're gonna get you." And but man, that was funny. I said, "What do you?" Yes, they're I mean, yeah, they're not flying to freaking Canada, but they can fly.
They like glide.
Right, like chickens can fly technically, but it's more of a bounce hop thing,
Yep. Yeah, they can go about 30, 40 feet.
Right.
Well, I tell you what's fun though. One job I had, I was working at a ski resort, and in the evening it was nice to be up at the top because the flock of turkeys coming. You'd open up the door and stand out there listening to crash through the fucking trees. Yeah. Because turkeys are not graceful going through trees. They're taking anything and everything out, and they're crashing, hitting the ground. Well, yeah, it's always fun to watch them or listen to them just squawking, making a freaking racket, crashing into everything.
Yeah, I got everything around here. We have deers. I mean, the deer and the turkey pretty much take the same paths, and we got a bunch of owls out back. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
I deer here too. I can see them every night in my backyard. Not so much since the field got covered with snow, but yeah, every night there are deer out there, and it's pretty cool. Every once in a while they come up in the yard,
Yeah, apparently there's like a thing that was just released that it's coyote hunting. Anybody can take out coyotes, and they're paying $250 per coyote because I guess they're overpopulating.
We can do that too. All you have to do is have a hunting license. Excuse me. You don't have to have a coyote license, just a hunting license, and you can kill coyotes.
Yep. I said, shit. I mean, that'd be a great winter gig for me.
My cousin does trapping here in Michigan. He's big into trapping, and I talked to him about getting into it myself, but he's like, well, the problem with trapping is you literally have to go out every single day to check the traps. Check
them, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I ain't got that much time to commit to it.
Yeah, if you're a trapper, that's what
it's like a law. You can't because you gotta go. You can't let's set up a trap and go check it a week later. It's like he says, it's like a law. You have to go out there like every day.
Yeah, because there might be an animal that's caught in that trap that doesn't belong there, and you have to set it free.
So
yeah,
I'm like, well, that's not for me then.
No, it's
No, I'm more or less just like the snipe.
Snipe.
Hey, my buddy's wife is really good with the 22 and squirrels.
Oh yeah, man. I used to do that when I was a kid. I come home from school and I just walk around the backyard with the 22, man.
She says the dogs really love it when the squirrel falls in and it starts spinning around because they'll go out there and tear the hell out of that squirrel.
Well, see, now I like my squirrels here. They're entertainment because
That's because you're getting older.
Right.
The older you get, the wildlife becomes entertainment. So I feed my squirrel. I don't kill them no more.
Yeah. What I do is
I had a squirrel. I literally could in Colorado. I could feed it out of my hand.
we have these feeder poles, and I'll grease them bitches up, and I'll watch them just get halfway up and slide back down. They get all frustrated.
You make a squirrel catapult yet?
No, that's a good idea though.
Google it. They're out there, man.
Oh, it's hilarious.
And they'll shoot the squirrel, and then a lot of people like shoot them towards a pond or something, so don't hurt them, because they can swim. And it's funny as hell, man. Some of them squirrel pull. And then I watched a YouTube video. This guy made this whole obstacle course for squirrels, and everything was a trick, right? In over time, the squirrels figured out how to get to the feed.
Yeah, they're smart.
They figured it out. They
will. They'll figure it out real fast.
Times, and then sometimes they just say F it, and their way around the trap was just to skip it in general and jump to the next. I mean, it was pretty cool.
But if
they got to it, they got rewarded for the peanuts and stuff. And
because as you're building it, you can move the feed.
Right.
So it's automatically a comment. Of course, you just put something in there. You just keep into it every day.
Yeah. He'd have the breakaway traps. If they stand there too long, they'd fall, and the squirrel would fall, and it was cool.
See, there's a dentist office that I used to go to that has a chain going across between two trees, and then running down. There's some more chains with corn cobs on there.
Yep.
They'll hang upside down and pull them up. Oh yeah, that's fun to watch them too, especially when you get a couple squirrels out there fighting back and forth. Oh yeah, there's something going on the ground.
It's weird though, because I could put corn cobs and stuff out in my yard for squirrels, but they still will go to the bird feeders first
because it's easiest.
Bird feeders away, they'll go for the corn.
Yeah, it's just so much. I don't know if that's the corn or the peanuts or what. I don't.
Easy food. It's easier for them.
It's all yeah.
Yeah, just don't fill your feeders up for a day or so, and they'll eat that corn.
Yeah.
Yes, they will. Yeah, we got rid of all our bird feeders because the amount of squirrels that were showing up in our yard, and then the opossums that were showing up, and we don't with 3 dogs, we don't want all them animals coming in and out because they drop ticks. The opossums eat them, but the rest of the animals don't.
Yeah, we don't have too many. We got a couple of squirrels, but the only time I see the squirrels actually run from the bird feeders is when the blue jays come in, because the blue jays.
Oh yeah. Yeah, blue jays check their eyes out.
The birds kind of wait for the squirrels to be done, but the blue jays they don't give a crap. They go right in there. Them squirrels tend to go away a little bit.
That's because the blue jays they don't care.
They're mean. They're pretty, but they're mean.
Yes, they are. Yeah, I hate them blue jays when you're out deer hunting. Because they'll announce where the hell you're at.
Yep.
They make a lot of freaking noise. But you just deal with it. And
I'm already ready, man. I'm ready to go hunting again already. I'm already missing it.
Oh, you got me talking about mulch, man. I'm sitting here looking at my pitchforks. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been ready. We've been ready a while, or at least I've been ready.
I know this shit. I mean, I like the snow. I just wish the snow was more consistent, because it keeps me busy. But man, I'm like, next year I think I'm gonna get a part-time job, just because I'm not meant to sit at home.
It's funny. I was just talking to my wife about that. She mentioned being a substitute teacher through the wintertime for me, but I guess you got to have your bachelor's degree or something to do. Yeah. She said a couple years ago it was like whoever was breathing could get the job, basically. And now they're starting to crack down a little bit more on that. But,
that's where we're at right now.
I got another gig that I might shoot for next year. But the thing is trying to find a way to make extra money to do, because you're right, sitting around doing stuff is not for me either, man. I mean,
I'll be honest with you. This is like my first year that I don't have to work. Like I did it right. You know what they say? It takes 5 years to.
Yeah, it does.
and I'm sitting comfortable. I'm not struggling for money, but I am not meant to sit at home.
Yep.
I get it, dude.
It's a little depressing.
I think that's why Mark does the sign shop.
It is.
You know, it keeps him busy. It gives him something to do, extra income. You know, and I've been thinking about it. You know, what can I do to help out? And I got a couple ideas next year, but I can't really.
Like hell, my morning routine is getting up, doing dishes, feeding the daughter, and changing diapers. I'm like, gee, I need to go to work.
You're a good housewife, man. No, but you know what? It's funny because before I come down here and do these things, I always make sure the dishwasher's full and running, and I switch a little laundry just to stay on top of it. But it's not because I feel like to me, it's nice for me. I like to do it. It actually gives me something to do.
Well, I like to work, but I don't like doing that kind of work.
It's black, man. You don't even have nothing on there. Oh. That's out by you?
That's down to the river by me, yeah. 3 minutes from my house.
I'm surprised to see a spawn out there.
Yeah, Mark always has the best Instagram pictures.
Yeah.
Well, that's because where I live, it's easy. It's easy because of where I live. But that one was a little tough because that was a long ways out there, but that's the best I could do with it.
You see that Christopher said he's been out plowing for the last 36 hours.
Yeah, that's because he's in Traverse City. They get snow every friggin' day. He's getting all that lake effect snow.
I know.
The snow plowing shit does not get old for me because I don't have to shovel. I have a guy that rides with me, and he shovels. So I can sit in that truck all damn day. I don't care.
I don't. I still have to get out and shovel some of my properties, but not many. But it's still, man. I enjoy the plowing part. I really do.
I love it.
I'm not a fan of the getting up at 3 o'clock part, but if it's not every day, like if you're, 3 days in a row, you're exhausted from doing it. But the way it's been this year, it's been once a week I've had to do it, So, this month, I should say, it's been like once a week I've had to go out.
That's where Christopher's at. They're plowing almost every single day.
Yeah, but also mine are all 2 inches, 3 inch. 2-inch tolerance, so I don't have no zero tolerance people, so I don't have to go out. I don't have to go out and salt. I don't have to go out because.
Yeah, we hated delivering salt there because it was where the county road commission was on top of the hill, and we'd be getting there before the county got back out on the road, and we couldn't get to we were stuck on the hill looking at the garage where we had to be. So we would actually have to get someone on top of the load, shoveling salt over top of the truck to get up the hill every frickin' day that we went there. It sucked.
All right, gentlemen, I gotta get up here and do my fatherly duty.
Yeah, man, I think we're gonna wrap it up here in the next 5 minutes anyway.
Yeah, we gotta get going.
Good chatting with you guys. Take care.
All right, Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
See ya.
But yeah, it's he's right though. It's hard sometimes to find something to do. I didn't do it right. I'm not saying I'm hurting for money, but I didn't do it right. It was my first full year, but so I won't have this mistake again next year. But
it takes 5 years to get where you want to be.
Right. I'm not saying I'll be where I want to be, but I won't have the mistake where, I'm not saying I'm paying my bills and all that by all means, but we don't have a lot of money to go do anything else.
Right.
That's the issue.
No, we don't have a whole lot of money to go do everything else either.
Granted, nothing was open, so it kind of helped.
Right.
Not like we could go to a movie, but it just it struggles. I gotta think a couple things I gotta do for the anniversary. We're gonna go get dinner tonight. I think after we get our COVID test, and we're gonna go get dinner, and then that's pretty much it. I think we're not really doing nothing because all of our anniversary spending went towards the trip. That's our present.
See, we'd have lots of money, but we have to pay taxes. So that takes all our lots of money away.
I know. Freaking Democrats.
The freaking government. It's not all just Democrats. It's all of them.
Gas is the highest it's been since 2019 or not 19, something like 2009 or something like that.
And it's going to get worse because they're still at half production.
Oh my God!
That's why the prices are going up. $260
here right now.
The price, yeah, it's been that way for us. It came down to $260. How's that?
Oh, we were at $243 the other day when I got gas.
Yeah, we came down to actually it's $260 right now because it was at $270. So but it's going to be over $3 a gallon once the refineries.
I know, and I've already bid and gave up. You know, I'm not going to raise my prices because gas goes up.
Yeah, I'm not either.
That's not the way. Once you give them a price, you give them a price.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to them and say, hey, but that doesn't mean next year it might not be a little bit more. You know.
Yep.
And I didn't raise my prices this year at all.
Well,
I think I did on 2 properties, and I've already got them back. But other than that, just because my minimum, they weren't at my minimum. That's what it was. You know,
right.
My minimum.
Yeah. See, that's the yard we picked up yesterday. We had it before, but it also now it went up in price, and we're doing it the way our schedule says. Right. We're not doing this every other week bullshit in the spring. That shit goes fast. I
got called to plow out a driveway yesterday. They just needed it cleaned up, you know, and it was a $20 cash job, you know, and that I will put on the books.
Right.
But, you know, put on the books as I put it in my wallet. But, you know, but it's fine. I'm like, that was on the road and they needed help. It was just a slush. Everybody who didn't get their driveways cleaned now have to deal with the slush, which is worse. Right. Ways, you know.
Yep. You know what's worse though is if the temperature changes when you're halfway through everything and you're plowing slush and all of a sudden it's all frozen. That's what it sucks.
I don't look like we'll have that issue though. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna have that issue. I mean, yeah, they're saying low of 20, but by the time it gets low, it freezes and it won't drip back up. It's just gonna be slush. I said, none of the water on my driveway froze last night. I woke up this morning, it was still just wet.
Yep.
And I don't know if it's because of a little bit of salt that was left on my driveway from me salting my driveway or what, but yeah, it wasn't frozen at all.
Yep, you're right, Christopher. I got talking about the government and I get a little wound up because they're just screwing us.
Yeah, we don't talk politics on this.
No, because they're just screwing us.
Law was on when we first started, and we're totally opposite when it comes to politics. You know, when a lot of it, I think we both had the same ideas, but how to get there is different.
Yeah,
that's the issue.
Yeah, it is.
But Mark, I gotta get off here, buddy. I gotta finish my tax guy. Keeps emailing me. Apparently needs more information, and then yeah, I gotta get.
You'll come next year. You'll be fine. You'll have it all figured out what the tax guy needs.
Yeah, because I January 25th, I swear he had everything he needed.
Yeah.
And so what? It's now February 24th, and he's still like, "Hey, do you have this?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" No, I need an executive assistant. I think that's what the title my sister wants to be called, executive assistant.
Well, that's what she is.
She's my intern. Yeah. She ain't getting paid.
Let's see.
I need her to come over and help me get organized.
See, our CPA gave us a sheet of everything he wanted. And actually, we listed it all in there, what he wanted to save him time. And then he also wanted a sheet with other stuff. It was all broke down exactly what he needed. And we just drop it off, and he called us back a couple days later when he got to it, and it was always done.
All right. He said fantastic. So apparently he has everything. So let's hope.
Okay. Well, you know, it takes a while for everybody to learn everything. So
I got to get my Google My Business up to date too. I don't know. I feel like it is, but every time I feel like people talk about it, I feel like, well, I didn't do that. But I feel like it's up to date, but I don't pull up on Google searches. It's weird because I want somebody to Google search in my area, but not me from my computer because my computer pulls up my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it automatically pulls my stuff. I need somebody who, like a neighbor, to do it or something. I want to see what it looks like.
Right.
All right, guys. Mark, go get your signs mailed out.
Yeah, I gotta put the sawtooth on the back and get them mailed out. So.
And we'll see you guys.
And I gotta get my hair cut today.
We'll do that too, and we'll be live on Marks tomorrow night at 8:00.
What? Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
So I'll see you tomorrow night then.
Yeah, tomorrow night. That's what I said. Tomorrow night on Mark's Misfit World.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get going on all these live streams. I'm on one every friggin' day, or 2 or 3.
You're on a lot of them.
Yeah. So I'm not getting nothing done around the house, but I'm on everybody's live streams.
Well, if we're growing, I'm at 551 subscribers, but that's because I got a couple from Shane's yesterday. We'll see if they stick.
Yeah, mine's
a couple of more long tier ones, so I'm hoping they do stick.
Yeah, mine's hovering about the same. I gain in a couple here, a couple there. I'm not worried about it.
I just want to hit the 1,000. I want to get monetized by the end of the year. That's my goal.
Yeah, you should be there by midsummer, I would think.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, you put a couple.
I'm counting out 3 videos a week right now. That's a lot for me.
Yeah.
Like I said, I already got tomorrow's video loaded up and ready to be. It's scheduled to be published, and then I just finished the video for Sunday. But I'm not going to put it out there yet unless something comes up in the next couple of days,
Right.
like a trumpet. You know what I mean?
We'll see. I can
like a hot topic or something.
I can.
I guess
a whole lot of views up.
If a hot topic comes up, I can just publish a different one before.
I think this summer, if I get a lot of live mowing videos up, I think that'll jump up a bunch too.
Yeah.
But because I'm not gonna, I'm gonna produce 1 video a week. That's all I'm gonna have time for. That's all I got time for now because somebody got too involved in the editing. So
yeah,
it works. I don't have to do what I don't. It's YouTube. I do what I can do.
Right. Oh, Ranger just went live on Instagram, so
Yeah, I see that.
check that out. All right, Mark. See you guys. Thanks for coming in. See you next time.